Hi, I'm Kelsey Brennan-Wessels, and welcome to this special edition of Earth from Space on the European Space Agency Web TV. The 32nd Annual International Geoscience and Remote Sensing Symposium, known as IGARS, was recently held in Munich, Germany. The conference gave scientists, engineers, and educators an opportunity to discuss the latest developments in remote sensing and exchange ideas with other members of the international scientific community. At IGARS 2012, I got the chance to speak with the director of the World Climate Research Program. Let's see what he had to say. I'm here today with Ghassem Asrar, who is the director of the World Climate Research Program. Hello, and thank you for joining us today.
Good morning, thank you.
I just want to start by asking you a bit about the role of remote sensing, of satellite Earth observation in the World Climate Research Program.
An extremely important role that the space-based observations play in observing for us to understand the Earth system, including its climate. What is unique about the space-based observations are that they give us a holistic view of the planet Earth, and they give us access to some remote corners of the Earth that we cannot access otherwise, for example, the polar regions. And as a result of international cooperations and unique contributions by space agencies such as European space agencies over the past 20 years, we now have a large number of satellites in space that are observing Earth. And they're practically observing every aspect of Earth from space. And as a result, we are able to use observations from these multiple satellites to unravel some mysteries of the Earth system that have not been able to explore over the past 100 years or plus.
Now, is there any specific information that we can get from satellites or only from satellites to help us improve our understanding of the climate?
Yes, for example, we get some information from satellites based on the changes in gravity of the Earth that indicate what is actually happening below the Earth's surface, what is happening to the aquifers. These are the reservoirs of fresh water that are residing deep within the Earth system. We get unique observations or information about the rapidly changing polar regions. The ice that covers some parts of the sea surrounding the Greenland and Antarctica, for example. These are some specific examples of what space offers that would not be possible otherwise. And as I said, they give us a holistic view of the Earth, that when you go using traditional methods for measurements, we get measurements from one spot or one location or sort of a relatively small area, and the satellites give us wall-to-wall measurements from pole-to-pole measurements of the Earth system.
Now, do you foresee any specific challenges to Earth observation for the future that might affect our understanding of the climate?
Of course, one major challenge is for us as we launch these new satellites and learn some new aspects of the Earth system. We would like to, some of these problems require longer-term measurements, measurements that span across multiple years, multiple decades. And usually these satellites have limited lifetime. And for us to continue to have the observation across multiple decades require launching several of them. And it's very difficult to secure the funding and organize their launching on time to have overlap between the old and the new ones. That's, for example, one specific challenge. Another set of challenges that are now increasingly facing us is the ability to extract the useful information content of these space-based observations and make them available as near to real time as we get these observations to decision makers. This is specifically important for those who deal with the natural hazards. They want to mitigate the risks associated with them, or they use this information to arrange for post-disaster recovery activities. So these are some of the exciting challenges or opportunities that are in front of us, but having organizations such as European Space Agency that not only invest in building the satellites, but now they're investing in basically reprocessing all the historical records to make long-term observational records with very high fidelity, high precision, to be used for study of the climate. For example, European Space Agency has a new initiative called Climate Change Initiative that specifically attracts experts from around Europe to take all available observations from the past 20 years and bring these observations together consistently, process them, calibrate them to make them as accurate as possible, as high quality as possible for scientists to use them for a study of the climate.
Well, Ghassem Asrar, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
My great pleasure.
And that brings us to the end of this special edition of Earth from Space. Remember that to learn more about space and about our planet, you can visit our website at www.esa.int. From the ESA Web TV studios, I'm Kelsey Brennan-Wessels.